Am I the asshole for serving more food to my fat friend? Hi. I'm F31, and the friend, Jess, is F25. Yesterday, I invited a few of my friends over to dinner at my place. We were having a girls' pasta night and I had cooked a lovely meatball marinara spaghetti. Initially, I wanted to serve everyone equal portions of spaghetti and meatballs with the extra leftovers put in the kitchen for whoever wants it. But then, I remembered that Jess had a big appetite and probably wouldn't feel satisfied with the normal serving. I've seen her eat a lot, for example, 2 McDonald's Quarter Pounders without getting full. Although she doesn't want to lose weight, she has told me that she's insecure about her big appetite, probably caused by some of her friends making fun of her for taking extra servings of food when they had her over. I didn't want to put her in that kind of situation, and I didn't want her to go hungry either. So, I decided that I could sneak in some extras into her plate so that she could eat without drawing attention to herself by asking for more. With that plan in mind, I snuck 2 extra meatballs as well as some more spaghetti to her plate. No one noticed or highlighted the difference when I served the food, except Jess herself. The moment she got her plate, she laughed and said, "Why does mine look so much bigger than everyone else's?" I was a little panicked, but tried to laugh it off by attributing it to the plating. I hoped she wouldn't bring it up further, but after a look at the others' plates, she immediately knew what I did, and was furious. She angrily asked if I was trying to embarrass her. I tried to say no, but she wouldn't hear it. She yelled that I was purposely drawing attention to the fact that she ate a lot, and was shaming her for being a big girl. She left without touching the food. Everyone else was so confused about what had happened, but because of her outburst they naturally thought I was an asshole. The atmosphere got so weird after, and I haven't stopped feeling stupid and miserable since then. I feel I've lost myself, my friends. However, while I understand that I probably shouldn't have done it, I don't think what I did warranted this treatment. I might also be just delusional, but I don't think I'm really an asshole, and that the situation would have been less embarrassing for both her and me if she didn't yell about it. Am I the asshole? You're the asshole. Why not let people plate their own food, or just say that people can have seconds if they like? I personally hate having my food plated for me. Makes me feel obligated to eat way more of stuff I don't want. Not the asshole, you overthought the situation, that's all. Not the asshole. She actually drew attention to it herself and made a big deal about it. You were trying to do her a favor. Next time let everyone plate their own food. Tell her sorry. I truly cannot imagine noticing how much little another person eats. You're the asshole. This is also a good example of why it is better to let people fill their own plates. Not the asshole, but it was a silly thing to do. I get your reasoning, but I would have stuck with your initial plan to serve everyone equally. She is an adult, and if she wanted more food, it is up to her to get it, ask for it, and also to deal with the implications it might bring about her weight, etc. You're the asshole. I personally would have served everyone the same amount, and if she wanted more she could have asked for seconds. Not the asshole. Your friend on the other hand is a. If you constantly complain that you're hungry, then expect to get bigger portions. Not the asshole. No good deed goes unpunished. Not the asshole. Your friend only embarrassed herself more by having a huge outburst and storming off. And it doesn't sound like you doubled her portion or anything, it was 2 extra meatballs and some more pasta. Sounds like you were trying to be considerate. You know she's insecure about asking for second helpings, but it was just misinterpreted. Still, try and apologize and explain the situation if possible. Not the asshole. The fact that your friend would act that way when you've been listening to her issues about how much she eats. She overreacted. I honestly don't think she's a friend, cause she definitely embarrassed you on purpose. But next time have everyone serve themselves and put away the leftovers right away if she's ever invited again. Not the asshole. You were being a good hostess and trying to make sure everyone got fed. It's also normal to give people with bigger appetites more food. If I had a friend who knew I really liked steak give me 2 instead of 1, I'd be thrilled and thank them. If she brings it up, just deny it. Or maybe cut ties. She sounds like a lot of drama. Sometimes it is better to have friends who can manage their own mental health without taking it out on you. Even if she was upset by it, which is fine, it's something easily solved. Oh, that's a little too big a portion for me. Does anyone else want this extra meatball? Instead she made it a huge thing. You're the asshole. Why on earth didn't you just let everyone serve themselves? You so overthought this situation and made it so much harder than it needed to be. If you must plate for everyone, just serve everyone the same amount of food and assume they know better than you how much they want to eat. Not the asshole because you had good intentions and she responded like a 4-year-old throwing a tantrum. However, in the future, it's probably a better idea to just give everyone equal servings and tell them that they're free to grab seconds themselves if they're still hungry. You're the asshole. Just let her get seconds. If you want it to not be weird, get yourself a few bites of seconds first. You're the asshole. You were overthinking it but overlooked the obvious. Let your guests choose their own portion sizes by letting them serve themselves. Not the asshole, you were trying to be nice. I guess you could explain your thought process to Jess, but it seems she has a problematic relationship to food, so I don't know if she'll want to hear or understand. You're the asshole. We have dinner with friends a lot. We always plate our own food. It would be so weird if I was at a friend's house and they plated my food for me. Even at home, my wife and I plate our own food. Everyone thought you were an asshole because you're the asshole. Don't sum how much others will or won't eat based on their size and just allow them to plate their own food. If she is embarrassed by her portion size, that is on her to control, not on you to embarrass her by giving her a larger portion than everyone else. I get where your intentions were coming from and they weren't a hish, but you indeed were TA. Give her a call and say sorry. So she's mad at you and not the friends that make fun of her? She's insecure and was just looking for something to blow up about. Just leave her alone. You're the asshole. Why did you need to take control of the situation by giving her extra food? Unless your guests are glued to their chairs, she could have easily gotten up to get more food herself if needed. Why not just serve everyone the same amount and let your guests choose how much they wanted to eat? Unless she has explicitly asked for help with her larger appetite and food intake, why did you go out of your way to edit her meal? To edit your post, the situation would have been less embarrassing if you didn't do what you did, not because of Jess's reaction. You're the asshole. Why do you get to decide how much everyone have on their plate to start and then having to ask when they want more? What if someone wanted less, they needed to leave food on their plate? Just put the food at the center of the table. Everyone takes how much they want and everyone can have seconds without having to ask for it. Learn to be a better host. I would be so happy if someone gave me more food. Lol, food in my life is love, not the asshole. You're the asshole. My friend had something they're insecure about and I decided to draw attention to that in a group setting. Am I the asshole? You're the asshole. That was just wrong and you owe her an apology. She could get seconds if she wanted. Pretty fracking rude. Not the asshole. You didn't assume anything. She's talked about her appetite with you and you gave her a discreet way of having enough food without drawing attention to herself wanting more. I think even if you spoke to her about your plan, she'd still be offended because she's insecure about it. The only person who embarrassed her was herself. She could have done 10 different things without drawing attention to herself. Let her cool down, then she'll come when she's ready to talk. Not the asshole. You were just trying to accommodate your friend's needs. She was sensitive about the topic and overreacted.